Hello, my name is GregTech and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I am just crafting up or making recipes for some new fluids and items here. One is a couple new alloys in the alloy blast furnace because I am trying to get this Volcanus built today, at least one of them built today. So I have a few things that I need to make recipes for. Now, most of this stuff does appear, most of the things are quite similar. So like the Volcanus casing requires the gears and the double, so like it doesn't feel like I need too many recipes. Oh, there's another recipe. Actually, I just need to do that. Now, hopefully this isn't too big of a pain. Alright, there is only crafting recipe for that. And we'll do bend 2. I need to get another pattern in there. And gear. That's right. I think it's... I need to get another pattern thing in there, so I have a couple we need to do. And I probably should rename that to here to make it easier to find for myself. But yeah, nothing too crazy in here. This GregTech computer cube is a bit of a pain. I have no idea what it actually does. Does it actually do anything? Because it does have, you can charge it, but I don't know if what it actually does. But yeah, 8 data orbs is actually not, I mean, it's not hard, but it's like, it has a lot of these wafers for that. I don't have dyes. I guess I can just, well, I don't have cactus, do I? Worried we would. I was gonna have to worry about these dyes at some point. Don't think I have cactus. I have one cactus. Okay, I can like start farming them up, but I don't have room in the thing right now. Also, I don't really want to put cactus in that thing anyway. We don't need like 8 billion of them. Alright, at least we have enough for the one that we need here. Alright, let me continue crafting this up. I don't really think there is that it needs to go on that CPU. We don't have enough bytes for these because I haven't I haven't expanded those. I really should. I just haven't gotten around to it. And yeah, we have coils. We need 16 coils of some kind. I guess we'll do, might as well craft up those. So yeah, got a lot of crafting up here for this Volcanus, but nothing too crazy. Okay, I have gone ahead and started processing my netherrack down. I got drawers for the 4 things so we don't completely fill up our AE system, which is actually filling up with types. It's not necessarily, I mean, they are actually quite full, the bytes, but mostly types. And most of it is processed crushed ore that I just haven't got round to dealing with. I don't want to process all of it. Like some I'm just probably going to delete, but like opal ore, we probably don't need that. I just delete it all. But I just need to go through everything. But anyway, I've got the Volcanus, the controller set up, so I just need everything. I got the coils and the controller, and I'm just trying to sort out how many of the casings that we actually need. And I can't remember if you can throw I don't remember if you can do overclock them with 2 hatches. I don't remember if it works on the Volcanus. But in the meantime, I am setting this up, and I think this is how I'm going to do it. We're going to do the mixer. I'm going to have a dedicated mixer for pyrotheum, and then I will put it in the fluid extractor and send that out into the multi-block. I think this is how I'm going to do it. I mean, well, this is what I've crafted up, so if I decide it's better to have the fluid extractor right next to the multi-block, maybe I'll do that. I just kind of didn't want single blocks over by all my blast furnaces. So we'll try this. I think this is what we'll do. I could also, actually, you know what? Maybe it would be better if I did a keep in stock thing. Actually, yeah, I think I may try that. Instead of crafting this up with a crafting card, what happens if I just do... I guess I didn't need to do a big block, but what happens if I just keep the 4 things that we need, and then we'll conveyor belt them in. Sulfur, redstone, I think is the... I want to say that's all the things for pyrotheum, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking, what ends if we not do that? That's that, and no! Misclick. Redstone. And then I will conveyor this in. We'll see if the HV one is fast enough. I can always speed it up with a better one. I don't know. We'll see. It may not be fast enough. Yeah, because it's not pulling in the other ones. It's keeping the first one stocked. Actually, I don't know if that is... That'd be fixed with the faster conveyor? I don't know. We'll try the IV. We have it. I don't know why we have them. We probably got it from a... Yeah, there we go. I could probably use EV. It just needs to be faster than that. Oh, I do actually. You know what? I'm going to try that. I don't know. I'm weird. I like to have, like, the most efficient one on them. If EV works, there's no point to have IV. Yep, alright. There we go. And then we can use that for something else. Alright, so instead of having the A system crafted up, I'm just going to do that. I guess we don't need that recipe. The only issue is if I want, for some reason, want to manually craft up pyrotheum, that's not going to work. Even if I put the recipe in there, obviously it's not being output into the A system. But basically I'm just going to do this. Or, yeah. That. I don't think I have cables. No, I didn't get around to that. Alright. Now, that mixer is definitely not going to keep up with that fluid extractor, I don't think. I could be wrong, but... Oh, that's actually not a super... Oh, it is actually faster. The fluid extractor is the slower part. But, alright, there we go. There is our blazing pyrotheum. Now, let me hit that with a bucket before I forget. Alright, so there is our... That's how we're producing the blazing pyrotheum that needs to go in that. Now, we're going to see how fast this consumes it. We may need to speed this up. There's ways to do it. Either we can do like a processing thing, we could do... I think they could go... Actually, I don't remember if... That goes in, what are they? A processing factory? One of those? Yeah, fluid extractor. We could do it in a multi-block. So there are definitely ways to speed this up. We will just see for now. Alright, so there's that. Let me get the rest of these things done. The hatches, all that stuff, and I think I'm gonna need about, I don't know. I think I need at least 8 casings and probably like 13 of those casings. I just want to figure it out before I start crafting them up because they are a little expensive. Alright, as we were crafting up all the casings, I realized we had a bit of an issue, and that is that I wasn't bringing enough power into the base with the transformers. I knew that was going to be an issue coming up here, but we only have this line, the main line only has 4 amps of IV, and now that I've added, you know, 2 more machines that run almost continuously, at least until they fill up. But those were running, and then when other machines start turning on, namely the blast furnace, it just caused some issues, and I lost one of the crafts of that. It wasn't the end of the world, but I did lose some stuff there. So I've gone ahead and actually separated this. This is getting really chaotic underneath here. I just didn't feel like doing all the math right now for like how many amps, and I would have to craft up all the different sized cables to make sure we don't, if I expand this to 16 amps of IV, I just didn't feel like doing it right this second. We will. We'll fix that, but yeah, for now I just have a second one kind of coming in here, and this is on its own little separate little area, so I just split them off. So basically now we have 2 amps of LUV coming into the main base. But alright, so we got that, I just need to do this. Now I have set up the rest of the multi-block. I just need the casings. I've also gone ahead and crafted up we're gonna see if I can, I don't think this is actually gonna work now that I'm looking at it. I'm gonna put it right here, and we'll do the input bus with a thing. I'm not gonna mess with the rest of the stuff for the time being. Basically, this is all going to be turned into the same thing. I didn't feel like sorting out interfaces and all that stuff to send this in the A system. I'll do that when I end up moving this thing, which will probably be pretty soon here. But we're just going to do that, and then it's ingot hot, isn't it? Is that what it was? I think that's what it is. Might need to put the advanced things on for here, let's just pull one up. That ingot hot, yeah. Alright, so there we go. Ingot hot, and then asterisk does anything with that in the name. So alright, cool. So yeah, the hot ingots will go in there, and then this will put the thing in the input bus. Can't do a, no, I don't think, no, a stock, I was thinking, I'm like, would a stocking input bus be better? But I don't think those actually have a, yeah, those don't have like a slot for, or a way to do, or a dictionary, I don't think. But alright, so that should work. That now I have done the 2 hatches underneath. Again, I was gonna have to sort out these cables, make sure they were big enough so nothing burnt up. I ended up just crafting up. I have these on autograph, so I'm just like, you know what? Let's just do it from here. And I will probably change all lists to actually come in from here and then branch off this way and that way. And I'll get rid of this line right here. But I just need to do all the figuring out, and I just didn't feel like doing that right now. Alright, so we'll do this, and we'll see if this forms. I know the blast furnace you can't, the alloy blast smelter. So I don't know if it's the same with this. I'm assuming the muffler hatch can go in the top, yeah. I didn't actually look to see. It can do any casing, yeah. Alright, did this form? Alright, it did. Okay, cool. So, this is going to be running on LUV. I think that'll be okay. Toolbox. 4. Alright. So we should be good. This is actually on its own little dedicated thing, so we should be good here. We need to attach the interface here. Now, I may... I'm gonna borrow one of those. I crafted those up for another one, but we'll just throw it in there. I don't know if we'll... Yeah. I feel like we probably will move most recipes over to this setup, but I might have to just kind of see how I mean, if I'm doing like 1,000 things of aluminum, for example, or stainless steel, this thing is so quick that I feel like I don't really need to worry about it in there. I should just save this for the really slow ones. I don't know. We'll see. Eventually, I'll probably just replace them all with... We'll have multiple Volcanus things and share hatches and all sorts of stuff. Alright, so interface, and then the P2P. I did remember seeing this. There is a special hatch for blazing pyrotheum. So I did a pyrotheum heat vent. I don't know if that is necessary. I think you can just use a regular hatch, but I have gone ahead and used this blazing pyrotheum one. Alright. That's it. Yeah, I saved the thing. I don't remember if I put that on to fluid output. Nope. Alright, so there it goes. Yeah. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Yeah. So that was pulling 1 or 2 amps. And then if I had other stuff turn on, it's just too much. But I knew that was coming. I knew that was going to be an issue. Alright, so... do I want to... I can't remember which were the super slow recipes. I know we're going to need... I know, like, tungsten is pretty slow, but I have tungsten on this separate one. Let me try this. It's on its own one. I'm just kind of curious. Alright. What are we missing channels? Did I need to... I do. I have Look at that, I have just enough. I need to craft more of those. Alright, so that should fix that. We got our pyrotheum in here. That I can turn off. We don't need to see that on the interface because it's only an output. And then tungsten will go in there. What's the... Does it need a 1 or 11? I can't remember. Does it need... Nothing with that. Alright. Also, we get CO2 gas. So I don't want to worry about that. Oh, what's the soldering alloy that just lets you void the... Void excess, yeah. There might be something we get from that. I can't remember, though. And our output hatch is right there. Yeah, I don't think the... You know what, we can actually... What does it say? It's kind of curious what it says. Oh, you know, constant... Yeah, blah, 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 on coils. Oh, it actually... it says right there. I didn't even realize. I never even looked at this. That it said that. Also, we just got 64 pyrotheum. I don't really have an easy way to put it in that machine. We'll just throw it in the A system. We might use it later for something else. Okay, let's fire this bad boy up. Let's do 12 tungsten. I'm just kind of curious how many it does at once. Tungsten... It's actually not the... Is that the recipe we do? That's not. I have so much tungsten dust. But we use that for tungsten steel, so we do use that up. Is... EV. Alright, so it's overclocked twice. We do more. Let's do like... I changed mine. 32. And we'll see how much it does at once. I just want to get them all in there. So we can see how much it uses at once. I don't think it's going to do more than 32 ingots at once. Alright, so there we go. We got them all in there. 44-ish thousand. Is this thing gonna, like, freak out? Alright, it does do 181 seconds. But we are doing 16? Is that 16? Yeah, because they're 4 each or 8 each. What is it? 4 each. Yeah, I think we're doing 16. We're doing 16 ingots in 180 seconds. As opposed to 2 ingots every 200 seconds or whatever. Alright, so yeah, that's quite a bit faster, I think. Alright, so there we go. I got the Vulcanus. I did it. It's actually not as bad. Now that you have this farm that can farm up all the resources, and the resources are actually, to be honest, they're really easy to get. It's just netherrack and blaze reed, basically. Because the netherrack gives you the redstone, sulfur, and the coal dust, and you just mix it with that. So I mean, it's actually really easy to farm up the pyrotheum. That used to be a much bigger pain. I remember in oh, look at that. I have 1,000. I even have 1,000 gold dust from that recipe from the farm. Even though it's only a 25% chance, I've already farmed up 1,000 of that. The coal, the redstone, and the sulfur. I do have void upgrades on all those because if this thing is running, we are going to be overflow in our A system here. Alright. And it's gone through 30,000. It's actually not a super fast 64 seconds, I think. Yeah, 64 seconds to go through whatever that, but all right. So is this thing still working? I need to make sure the this is working correctly, and then I will probably end up switching. And I gotta get this all sorted. I do love the GregTech pipes, but it just is so much easier if you're just directly putting them in AE, to be honest. Alright, we're almost done with that. Alright, we totally need acceleration card on that, because that was going in there. Yeah, we did 16 in a fraction of the time. Alright, cool. I am happy with that. I'm gonna just continue going through the different recipes and stuff, and then we'll see. I use a lot of the solar silicon. Unfortunately, that needs to go in a specific... That needs to go in a 1. Also, I'm just realizing this doesn't have any... I don't have any... This isn't getting any gases or anything. Because I need 9 casings on the Volcanus. Right? It needs a minimum 9 casings. That's what I did. So I can't actually replace any of this with the thing. I just realized that. Eventually when I replace this with a better energy hatch, I'll have one single thing for gases. I mean, I could do the same thing where we do the 4. I mean, I can fit 4 gases in it, but as of right now, I can't actually do any of the smelting that uses gases. So, yeah, that's a bit... Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, that's not... I can't do any of these because these all use... Well, I guess... I mean, maybe it's not... Well, steel I definitely need oxygen for. Some of them I just use a thing to speed it up, but maybe I don't. Like energetic alloy. I use a lot of that. Obviously. And if we do it in that, I've been using the hydrogen, but it's sped up so much, I could probably just put it in the thing of 1 and we'll be fine. Alright, I am going to have to do a little bit of kind of figuring out what to do where. I mean, if I'm going to do if I throw a 1 on there, I can just basically every little thing on here I can do. But I don't necessarily want everything. Although these are pretty slow. So I guess we'll do this. I don't know. We'll have to see what I decide with that. Did that do all that tungsten? Yeah, that is pretty crazy. It's yeah, this isn't gonna keep up with that. Yes, I know I could do more freezers. I could do a mega freezer. I could do all. There's a lot of different things we can do right now with that. But yeah. Okay, so we do have the vulcanist. That is going to make life much easier for some of the stuff we are going to be doing here. Superconductor wires and stuff like that. These are just, it's quite slow. So I wanted to get that set up with that. So again, like, I could use the gas, or I could just, we could just do a 1, just because, I mean, It is a lot cheaper when it comes to EU, but I don't know. It's probably going to be faster in the end if we just throw it in there. Where is that anyway? Did I not do this? Maybe I haven't done the superconductor. I may have not done that yet. I haven't got to that. But, alright, so there is that. We need to start working towards the LV energy hatch and the precise auto-assembler. And, what was... There was something gating me on this, and I don't remember. I do need to... Oh, the Quantium. That's right. The Quantium was super, super slow. That is one of the reasons I really wanted that. So, yeah, I guess we'll just, I'll just, where is the Quantium? There it is. We'll kind of, trying to do things and talk at the same time. It is difficult. Yeah, so I'm going to work on some of this stuff, and we'll come back next episode and see what we can get into. Anyway, that's going to be for today, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.